subconscious, subcontractor, subdue, subdued, subconscious, subcontractor, subdue, subdued, subconscious, subcontractor, subdue, subdued, subgroup, subject, subjective, sublime, subgroup, subject, subjective, sublime, subgroup, subject, subjective, sublime, submarine, submerge, submission, submissive, submarine, submerge, submission, submissive, submarine, submerge, submission, submissive, subordinate, subscribe, subscriber, subscription, subordinate, subscribe, subscriber, subscription, subordinate, subscribe, subscriber, subscription, subsequent, subsequently, subside, subsidiary, subsequent, subsequently, subside, subsidiary, subsequent, subsequently, subside, subsidiary, subsidy, substantially, substitution, subtlety, subsidy, substantially, substitution, subtlety, subsidy, substantially, substitution, subtlety, subtract, suburban, suffice, sufficiently, subtract, suburban, suffice, sufficiently, subtract, suburban, suffice, sufficiently, suggestive, suicidal, suit, sweet, suggestive, suicidal, suit, sweet, suggestive, suicidal, suit, sweet, sullen, summarize, sunbeam, sunk, sullen, summarize, sunbeam, sunk, sullen, summarize, sunbeam, sunk, sunken, superb, superficial, superintendent, sunken, superb, superficial, superintendent, sunken, superb, superficial, superintendent, superiority, supernatural, superpower, supersonic, superiority, supernatural, superpower, supersonic, superiority, supernatural, superpower, supersonic, superstition, superstitious, supervise, supervisor, superstition, superstitious, supervise, supervisor, superstition, superstitious, supervise, supervisor, supplementary, supplier, supportive, supposedly, supplementary, supplier, supportive, supposedly, supplementary, supplier, supportive, supposedly, suppression, supremacy, surge, surgical, suppression, supremacy, surge, surgical, suppression, supremacy, surge, surgical, surmise, surpass, surplus, suspension, surmise, surpass, surplus, suspension, surmise, surpass, surplus, suspension, suspiciously, sustainable, swap, swarm, suspiciously, sustainable, swap, swarm, suspiciously, sustainable, swap, swarm, sweeten, sweetie, swelling, swirl, sweeten, sweetie, swelling, swirl, sweeten, sweetie, swelling, swirl, swish, swollen, swoop, syllabus, swish, swollen, swoop, syllabus, swish, swollen, swoop, syllabus, symbolism, symbolize, syndrome, synonym, symbolism, symbolize, syndrome, synonym, symbolism, symbolize, syndrome, synonym, synthesize, synthetic, tack, tact, synthesize, synthetic, tack, tact, synthesize, synthetic, tack, tact, tactics, taint, takeoff, takeout, tactics, taint, takeoff, takeout, tactics, taint, takeoff, takeout, takeover, talkative, tan, tangible, takeover, talkative, tan, tangible, takeover, talkative, tan, tangible, taper, tariff, tart, tasteful, taper, tariff, tart, tasteful, taper, tariff, tart, tasteful, tasteless, tattoo, tavern, tearful, tasteless, tattoo, tavern, tearful, tasteless, tattoo, tavern, tearful, tech, tedious, telecommunications, teller, tech, tedious, telecommunications, teller, tech, tedious, telecommunications, teller, subconscious, subcontractor, subdue, subdued, subgroup, subject, subjective, sublime, submarine, submerge, submission, submissive, subordinate, subscribe, subscriber, subscription, subsequent, subsequently, subside, subsidiary, subsidy, substantially, substitution, subtlety, subtract, suburban, suffice, sufficiently, suggestive, suicidal, suit, sweet, sullen, summarize, sunbeam, sunk, sunken, superb, superficial, superintendent, superiority, supernatural, superpower, supersonic, superstition, superstitious, supervise, supervisor, supplementary, supplier, supportive, supposedly, suppression, supremacy, surge, surgical, surmise, surpass, surplus, suspension, suspiciously, sustainable, swap, swarm, sweeten, sweetie, swelling, swirl, swish, swollen, swoop, syllabus, symbolism, symbolize, syndrome, synonym, synthesize, synthetic, tack, tact, tactics, taint, takeoff, takeout, takeover, talkative, tan, tangible, taper, tariff, tart, tasteful, tasteless, tattoo, tavern, tearful, tech, tedious, telecommunications, teller,